Skrub, Love Me at My Funeral Part 2. Love Me at My Funeral is like top 3 Skrub songs of all time. Love it. So to hear a part 2, yeah, I'm here for it.
Guess it's that time I got too much to say. It's like emotions building up inside of me. It's got me praying I don't do something stupid. That'd be wrong, but who's to say I'm right? It'd be easy to give up, but I was always raised to fight. Let's do it again.
Let's do this, man. We gotta listen in close, man. It's gonna be big. This is gonna be big. You know, like that, like. Let's go, man. Let's go.
I guess it's that time I got too much to say. It's like emotions building up inside of me. It's got me praying I don't do something stupid. That'd be wrong, but who's to say I'm right? It'd be easy to give up.
That's wrong, but who's to say
I'm praying I don't do something stupid. That'd be wrong, but who's to say I'm right? It'd be easy to give up, but I was always raised to fight. Hang around with mates of mine. Seems like we're all happy, but really going through some shit. Like that's just the way of life.
Bunch of people all got their shit going on, all got their thoughts, you know what I mean, all living in their own thoughts, but all pretending to be happy, all pretending all's fine and dandy.
Seems like we're all happy, but really going through some shit. Like that's just the way of life. Stay inside, complain about shit that we hate, but try again and again when we know that it's a waste of time.
We sit round saying, oh, what is a man doing with our life? Fuck this, fuck that. And then still go and do the same repetitive cycle. Sitting indoors complaining about things and never doing anything about it. Staying in that cycle that we're complaining about. Yeah, soon I'm gonna get out of this and still living in that same cycle.
Ain't about shit that we hate, but try again and again when we know that it's a waste of time. Some days I'm feeling like nobody can take my pride. Other days
I like that drum pattern.
Know that it's a waste of time. Some days I'm feeling like nobody can take my pride. Other days I'm feeling like nothing's gonna change, but I just keep on moving strong. I ain't losing anything this time. You try prove me wrong. Drain the pain out and turn the music on. I treated life like a movie so long I forgot who I was. Yeah, and the world.
Trying to play life like a... Wait, what is it?
I treated life like a movie.
Yeah, trying to play life like a movie, and for so long I forgot who I was. I'm acting. I'm being an actor for a screen for so long I forgot who I really am. I'm trying to be this character for so long I forgot who I am.
Prove me wrong. Drain the pain out and turn the music on. I treated life like a movie so long I forgot who I was. Yeah, and the world keeps going around. What? While my world keeps slowing down.
Yeah.
Trying to get by.
While everything feels like it's stopping for me, everything else keeps moving.
I know why everything feels a little strange. Something's not right. Is it just I? Does the world feel a little crazy? Cause I'm trying to get by. I don't know why everything feels a little strange. Something's not right. Is it just I? Does the world feel a little crazy?
Sometimes I say with hooks like this I would want like a female feature or a singer, you know, a melodic artist to do it. But with a track like this, it's so personal. I think it should be done by the artist. And yeah, Skrub ain't got crazy fucking vocals, but at the end of the day, it serves well enough as a hook. And the fact that it's him doing it means a lot more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love Skrub, man, because he can do the banter shit. He can do the fun stuff like 21 and things like that. And then he can go do Love Me at My Funeral or like the one take freestyle. You know what I mean? Like he can do both, man. He's so talented, bro.
Yeah. Pack my bags, hit another road. Tell my mother I ain't coming home. I'm just trying to find the places where the sun is shown. Picking petals off a rose. Think about the girl I love. Like, does she love me? Not shit, I don't wanna know. Comfy when I'm numb enough to float. Always
man says she love me. She love me not.
Coming up with no answer to anything. It's hard to sum it up alone. Am I dumb enough to hope? Am I smart enough to give a fuck? Guess when you're down the only road. Am I dumb enough to hope? Am I smart enough to give a fuck? Guess when you're down the only thing you can think is up. What's the price you gotta pay these days for a bit of luck? I wish they taught me this when I was young. They probably didn't listen.
Another thing I like about this is Skrub's not using wordplay. He's not got these mad intricate flows. He's just talking to you. You know what I mean? He's coming out with them quotable lyrics. And the reason I rate that is he's not trying to impress you with his lyricism, but he is being a lyrical artist right now. some people confuse being a lyricist for setups and punchlines. Being a lyricist really is making you connect and be with the artist and being able to paint a picture with your words. By my personal definition, that's what a lyricist is. Now, if you use double entendres to do that, sick. If you use punchlines and creative flows to help you achieve that, then sick. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, and there's artists that do that very, very well. Skrub here is just keeping it simple, and it's just allowing you to tap into his mindset.
Hey, these days for a bit of luck, I wish they taught me this when I was young. They probably didn't listen, but feelings bottled up until little.
They probably did teach this to me, but I weren't listening.
Taught me this when I was young. They probably didn't listen, but feelings bottled up until little roughs. We can always be content, but nothing ever is enough.
We can be content, but nothing's. We're always gonna want what we can't have.
We can always be content, but nothing never is enough. All for the pain, as long as it's rags to riches up. Only other option is just giving up. Yeah.
I like that. Was such a cold cut as well. Just nothing after that. Just giving up. And just silence after that. That was shit. That was cold.
We can always be content, but nothing ever is enough. All for the pain, as long as it's rags to riches up. Only other option is just giving up. Yeah, and the world keeps.
I almost wish he didn't do the yeah. I wish he just left it cold there.
Only other option is just giving up. And the world keeps
like
going
that.
round. While my world keeps slowing down. I'm trying to get by.
Ended the second verse the same way he did the first verse. I could hear Skrub do this for like 6 minutes straight. I can't lie. I'd love to hear Skrub do something like this where he has a short hook that acts and he just bars out for time. I'd love to hear that, man.
Everything feels a little strange. Something's not right. Is it just I? Does the world feel a little crazy? Cause I'm trying to get by. I don't know why. Everything feels a little strange. Something's not right. Is it just I? Does the world feel a little crazy?
River City Multimedia, shout out Riv. First off, shout out to Dan Bones for producing this track. I think it allowed a simple enough foundation for Skrub to build on, but it was cold, and then from an engineering standpoint, it's not one of them techie kind of mixes. You just want to have crisp vocals and a couple of cuts, and the cuts coming at the right point. So yeah, man, good job there. Visuals are simple enough, and again, we know Riv can get really creative with things, but he kept it simple here, and again, it allows just the focus to be on Skrub. Speaking of which, I always have positive things to say about Skrub, and this is the flavor that I like to hear from him the most. You know, I say that about a few different artists that can do the litty shit, you know what I mean, but me, I like the conscious shit. What can I say? And Love Me at My Funeral 1 is one of my favorite tracks, and I'd still say I slightly prefer it, but this sounds like a slightly more polished version. It sounds like a slightly more polished version of Skrub, which you would hope so. You would hope that he is to grow over time. I hope he continues to grow in terms of publicity. I hope he continues to grow in terms of audience, because he absolutely fucking deserves it. And if I ever have the pleasure of working with Skrub on a track, I would love to do it in this kind of setting here, on that personal kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But Skrub's cold. Skrub doing Skrub things. Like, yeah, what else you want me to say? I've kind of said my thoughts as I've went along. But yeah, shout out Skrub. I hope he's working on a body of work. Yeah, I feel like we need to hear another body of work from him. And if this is going to be a part of it, or things like this are going to be a part of it, I'm definitely looking forward to it.